Well, for 7 generations, members of the King family have been preaching, cooking, and making memories together, especially during the holidays. Alveda King is the niece of Martin Luther King Jr. and the keeper of the King family legacy.
Alveda King is an author, evangelist, and staunch pro-life activist. She comes by it all naturally as the daughter of civil rights activist A.D. King and the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Alveda also loves to cook and recount the traditions that have been part of the King family for years. In Gigi's Home for the Holidays, Alveda shares favorite family recipes, many ideal for your Christmas celebrations.
Well, Miss Alveda joins me now with some of her favorite recipes that are guaranteed to make your holiday extra special. Miss Alveda, we just always love having you. Thank you so much for being here.
It's so good to be here with you.
Yes. Okay, well, let's talk about some of these recipes. But first, maybe what are some traditions that the King family did all those years together?
I'm going to answer that, but you told me that you have a tradition called chocolate pie. Now, it's
Yes.
not here, but you have to promise to send me that recipe. Tell us a little tiny bit about it. And
So
then I'll
it's actually really simple. I like the simple recipes because they're quick and easy, and it's like an old-fashioned, kind of like fudgy chocolate pie.
Okay.
My family loves it. It's butter, flour, sugar, cocoa, and that's it. Oh, and 2 eggs.
Okay.
That's it. You just mix it together. I don't even make my own pie shells.
Yeah,
See,
you
I
don't
buy
have
them
to.
from
You
the
don't have to.
store,
I don't always.
and they're just as good. So that's one of the things that me and my family do. I cook that for my family. But what are some of the things that you guys do?
Well, see, that tradition, we're going to always have the sweet potatoes and then the pumpkin.
Yes.
That's the pumpkin pie this time. Wassail, and the wassail is in my cookbook, Gigi's Home for the Holidays.
What is wassail?
Wassail is a spiced or a mulled hot drink, and you can do it with apple or your cranberries and orange juices, the various juices. I always have a cinnamon stick in it, and then the spices, and it just makes the house smell good, and it's a very comforting hot drink during the holidays.
Yeah.
And of course the trifle, which we'll get to in a second,
Yes, we're gonna make
and that's
that.
in the cookbook as well. So those are actually 2 of my holiday favorites, the wassail
Really?
and the trifle.
Well, I'm excited for the trifle. And then what are these cookies right here? What are those called?
That's called a thumbprint cookie, and that's one of my
Thumbprint
favorite cookies.
cookie.
You get your cookie recipe, it could be your sugar cookie or whatever, but you press your thumb down in it and fill it with jam. Now, that's apricot jam there. So, but they're really delicious.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
And then we've got the classic pumpkin pie. This is cranberry sauce, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do you guys,
You know what? That's usually with the turkey or the bird or whatever, but you can put that over ice cream, and it really tastes real good too.
Oh my gosh,
Yes, it can.
absolutely, yes. And then we've got delicious green beans. We gotta get those greens in. You can't just be
But
eating
the
all
only reason
sweets.
I like to show my garlicky green beans there in the cookbook too, my grandkids like to pick up 1 bean at a time and nibble. So it's one way to get them to eat their vegetables. So it's pretty and it looks good for adults, but they'll actually nibble them.
I love that. And then of course this sweet potato souffle looks so good.
Absolutely.
Now, what do you do for this specifically?
Well, you whip it, of course. You cook your potatoes, mash them up. You can use the canned potatoes, but it's really better to use the actual potatoes. And you mash them with your sugar, your butter, your eggs, and your cream. And then you kind of bake it, and then we crumble pecans up over it today.
Wow. Well, I do want to mention, if you guys would like to make some of these yourself, you can always find them at cbn.com/recipes. Okay, let's get into this trifle. I'm excited for this. So this is one of your favorites?
It really is one of my favorites. And it's called punch bowl cake, too. And we're going to use a punch bowl or kitchen sink cake.
Kitchen sink, why do you call it?
Because you see, anything that you like, your fruits that you like, your whipped cream, your pudding, and then the pound cakes. And so now this is a little trick too. You can bake your pound cake or you can buy it. You can do either one you want to do. And I put a few pecan sandies in mine because it just kind of rounds it out.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Okay, what do we start with?
All right, pass that pudding over.
Okay, this is just regular vanilla pudding. Okay.
Okay, not all of it. No, no,
okay.
Because it's just...
We're not putting all of it in there.
At one time. It's a layered cake.
Oh, I see.
And you know there's a 7-layer salad. And guess what? There's another one, the recipe that's like that. Fried rice came out of the Asian culture, but they brought it to America, leftover rice. So things that are left over, and you make your pudding. Say, well, I only have a handful of grapes or a handful of blueberries. What am I going to do? Okay, put that back there for a minute.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to ask you to put some blueberries in here.
Okay,
I'll hold them and you kind of scoop them in. We're going to layer, and we're going to do colors.
Got this. We'll do this.
You can also put mint jello in here if you just want red and green. You can actually do that. We didn't do that today.
Oh, yeah.
But
I like how there's so much fruit in this.
Oh, okay, now we're gonna pass these back over for a while.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Gotta get on that side.
All right.
It's very layered. Now, we've got one already done, and you said, well, why do you need two, Alveda? If you have a big family, they'll eat it, believe me.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
So now,
we got the blueberries. Whipped cream. Now, do you make your own whipped cream?
Sometimes I do, and I have a little whipped cream whisker, too.
Homemade whipped cream is like
it's really
the
better.
best.
It
and
really
it's
is.
so easy and so good. It's so good.
So we're going to spread this around in here. So it's called a trifle because it's just that little thing, and you have all of this, and it's easy to make. You see how easy this dessert is to make?
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to
So
get the
good.
pecan sandies in here.
Now,
And we're going to come on top of those
so
with
you
the
don't
strawberries.
you don't even crunch them up. You just place them in there. Okay.
And you can layer them with the fruit on the side. We'll do a
Okay.
little of that so you can see how that looks too. But I want you to come back over here. Now we're going to do two things with the strawberries.
Okay.
I want people to understand that.
Get on this
so
side.
we're going to use the strawberries, and then we're going to drizzle first a little of the juice from the macerated strawberries, and that means that they've been sitting in the sugar.
Okay.
Get that one first.
This one. So we have to.
Drizzle that all over.
All right.
Not the berries. Well, you did it. That's okay. No, go on. Go. It's going to be good.
So just the juice?
There are but there are no mistakes in trifles. You cannot mess up a trifle. It's not possible.
So we're just So what is this?
Now
This
put
is
that
just,
back.
okay.
Macerate it. You put sugar in the strawberries and let them kind of sit.
Oh, okay.
And they'll release all the yumminess.
See, I'm learning.
Now let's get some strawberries.
Okay.
All
Yes,
over here
ma'am.
now. I'll let you do that.
Okay. Thank you. This looks so good and smells delicious.
Yeah. And then we're going to come back with some blueberries.
Okay. Get some of those. Come back with the
Now we've got some raspberries, bananas, grapes. No, more.
More?
More.
Don't skip on the strawberries, y'all. Don't skip.
Now this time I'm going to do this.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back with pudding. You see, it's layering. You cannot mess
layered.
these up, guys. Nobody can mess up a trifle. All right, we're going to come back with some pudding.
All right, so coming back around.
And then we're going to come back with some cake.
Okay.
I'm going to
All
let you do it.
All right.
It's getting real
I don't
pretty here.
want to get it wrong. Here we go. Now,
you just got to get all over
okay,
there. Come on.
Oh, Lord. All right, here we go. We're doing it, y'all.
It's going to be yummy.
It really is.
One more over here.
Okay.
One more over here.
What do you like most about this?
It's easy.
Right? I know.
But when it's all together, it tastes very, very good. My kids love it, and my grandkids over there.
Yeah.
Now let's get some let's go with the pound cake.
Pound cake?
So
okay.
you can go back over there.
Now, do you have a specific brand of pound cake that you like, or it just doesn't even matter?
I don't really name them because,
Okay.
bakeries have them, and everybody
sorry.
makes a good pound cake. I make a good pound cake, too.
Yes.
So if you feel like making it, one of my sons makes a wonderful, and one of my grandsons does. He learned it from his mom.
So your sons and daughters like to cook?
Sons, daughters, grandchildren,
Come on.
everybody in my family cooks.
I love
We're
that.
almost getting here. Now, I need you to come back over it now with some more juice.
A little bit more juice, okay.
And we're going to come back with some more whipped cream on top.
Okay. Uh-oh. We're going to get some strawberries in there. I feel it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there they go.
You can get
there
them now.
they go.
You can
okay.
get them on in there. Come on, cover everything with that.
Okay.
And we're going to come back
covering.
with the whipped cream.
All right. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost like a
Let's come back
little
with the
bit of a
whipped cream.
strawberry shortcake.
It can be. And sometimes I've done it with only the strawberries and whipped cream.
Okay.
Okay,
Big
well,
old dollop.
We're not going to let this one get away.
Okay.
All
Is
over.
that good?
All
okay.
over.
All over. And then what do we finish this with?
You're going to see. With some
Okay.
cinnamon and cranberries. Pomegranates.
Okay.
Cinnamon and
pomegranates. Okay. Is that good?
It's got to be cute cover.
Okay. We got to make it cute.
Put a
Y'all,
dollop
we got to
here,
make
a
it
dollop
cute.
here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
All
now,
right.
here we go.
Now we're going to do this. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit cuter.
This is a trifle.
It's got to look cute, though, for real. Especially for them.
You cannot mess up. Repeat after me. You cannot mess up a trifle.
You cannot mess up a trifle. That helps me out.
Okay, now, pomegranate.
Alrighty, I think those are over there. Now, do we just sprinkle it, or?
No, get a spoon. Come on across.
Okay.
All around.
Okay.
See how pretty?
Oh, it's
that's
so
lovely.
pretty.
That's lovely. Come on.
And
over.
pomegranate seeds are actually very healthy for you.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Now, in the middle.
Okay.
You know, one more thing I'm going to do. Yeah? Because it's Christmas. Red and green.
Love it.
Red and green.
It's so pretty.
Red and green. So
Oh,
you
I love
cannot,
that.
one more time, you cannot mess up a trifle.
Y'all repeat it. You cannot mess up a trifle. Yay!
There it is.
It's so pretty. I love, love, love it. All right, we got to run over here and get this.
Okay.
So it's Gigi's Home for the Holidays. This is Miss Alveda's book. You can get it wherever books are sold. If you want all of these recipes, make sure you go to cbn.com/recipe. Miss Alveda, thank you so much for being with us. We love you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. And we'll be back with more 700 Club Interactive right after this, so stay with us.
Hello, I'm Gordon Robertson. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more encouraging videos like this one. Welcome to the 700 Club Interactive family, and God bless you.